rapid urbanization is leading to the rise in informal settlements in urban areas across the world. So the matter will be one of the top discussions when Human Settlements Minister Mmamoloko Kubayi officially opens the United Nations Habitat Conference in Pretoria. She's also hosting the UN Habitat Executive Director Maimunah Mohd Sharif. Let's take you live there now. I understand Obiga Kanya, who is the Ugandan Land, Housing and Urban Development Minister, as you can see there, is live on the podium now in Pretoria. Let's go there.
Developed a program, a pilot program of selecting 3 large urban areas. This is where these current slums exist. There are many, but we prefer to look at what we can do in those areas. And what we have done in the first phase is to profile those slum areas. What are the services they require from government, from the private sector, from the community themselves? We want to involve everybody in addressing those. How do we make them livable so that we don't leave anybody in the slums behind? We finished that profiling in 3 urban areas, 2 cities and 1 what we call a municipality. In Uganda, we have a characterization of what we call a municipality and a city according to the population and the area. Our next phase, we have now engaged the community together with the local governments in those areas, because we believe they must involve those people. The community must accept, and the local people, the local governments must be part and parcel of the implementation framework of whatever we want to do in those areas. Again, we've finished that framework. We're now in the last stage of the actual implementation of the services to upgrade those slums to make them livable. And from the indications we are making, our budget allocations, we're not only relying on what our good partners will do, but we are also diverting a sizable amount of our budget to those areas to make sure that we achieve what we are budgeting for. So we believe that if we are to achieve global action plan, every country, we're not saying Uganda, you must move the Ugandan style, but every country must have its style of addressing those for its own people. And then the global effort to support will add to the total result that we think can help our people globally who are in the slums and in the unplanned settlements. So this is the statement that I would like to make. It's an informal statement of what we're doing, and we believe we've come here to learn. We are prepared to learn more. When this action plan is launched, we'll move together with you under UN Habitat. We thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much, Minister. It is now my pleasure to invite the Honourable Francis Asenjo-Boakye, the Minister of Works and Housing from the Government of Ghana, to make his brief remarks. Welcome, Minister.
Your Excellency, Maimunah Sharif, Minister Kubayi, and other colleague ministers and deputy ministers, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. In my country, I will say, Mmamoloko. Thank you. The Republic of Ghana is pleased to be part of this important international meeting being held in this beautiful city of Pretoria, South Africa, to launch a global action plan framework to transform informal settlements and slums. Like other member states of the United Nations, Ghana in 2016 agreed to the Quito Declaration on Sustainable Cities and Human Settlements for All, known as the New Urban Agenda, which has become a blueprint for our national planning and urban development. In April this year, I had the opportunity to renew Ghana's pledge to this cause during a high-level meeting at the United Nations General Assembly in New York. Consequently, I joined a ministerial roundtable during the 2022 World Urban Forum in Katowice, Poland, where Ghana again committed to making an intentional and conscious effort towards the implementation of the new urban agenda to achieve the sustainable development goals. As a country, we have so far leveraged on global platform and shown great commitment to harnessing urbanization process towards the sustainable development of our respective countries. Ghana wishes to commend the government of South Africa and the UN Habitat for staging this very important international meeting aimed at taking coordination, collaboration, commitments, and partnership to the next level. Your Excellencies, as we are all aware, the main reason for slum upgrading is that people have a fundamental right to live with basic dignity and in decent conditions. Indeed, the role cities play as drivers for sustainable development can be a catalyst if we capture and disseminate systemic solutions. These can be better harnessed when there is collaboration between politics, research, business, and civil society in cities. Again, there is the urgent need for a coherent and integrated national urban and housing policies, which prioritizes the implementation of national development plans, policies, and results-oriented programs and projects for slums. The importance of this global action plan framework on informal settlements and slums, therefore, cannot be overemphasized, as it will consolidate and amplify our collective resolve to achieve the implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals and the New Urban Agenda. In developing this action plan, there is the need for member states to also put into context the challenges that their countries present in the implementation of the action plan. Thankfully, Ghana actively participated in the implementation of both Phase 1 and Phase 2 of the participatory slum upgrading program. The lessons learned and data collected have aided Ghana to develop a draft slum upgrading and prevention strategy. However, it has become eminent to update the data following the new urban agenda, as well as Ghana's recently published 2021 population and housing census. Currently, there is a technical working group made up of actors from both national and local levels to update this strategy. Indeed, the development of this global action plan framework on informal settlements and slums could not have come at a better time, since it will help shape our strategy for effective implementation. In conclusion, Your Excellencies, Ghana is committed to this resolution, which seeks to shape commitments and endorsement in support of the Global Action Plan framework. Your Excellencies, I thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Minister. It is now my honor to welcome the Honorable Maimunah Mohd, Minister of Urbanism and Housing of the Government of the Democratic Republic of Congo, to make his statement of support. Welcome, Minister.
Bonjour tout le monde. Excusez-moi, je parle très difficilement l'anglais, alors que toute ma famille, mon épouse et mes enfants, parlent parfaitement l'anglais, qui est leur deuxième langue. Et ma famille a vécu dans ce pays, tous mes enfants ont étudié dans ce magnifique pays. Et ils sont tous aujourd'hui des grands responsables en République démocratique du Congo. Madame Kubayi, Madame la directrice de l'ONU Habitat, mes très chers collègues ministres, honorables députés, distingués invités, en vos titres et qualités respectifs, je vous salue encore une fois et je ne peux garder ma joie et l'exprimer, sinon l'exprimer vis-à-vis.
The minister from Congo there giving his contributions to a number of ministers from various countries, in particular those responsible for human settlements and development. In Pretoria, what was there live, a global plan to address informal settlements and slums. A number of countries coming together in Pretoria to try and find a solution to this. We hope to take you back there once again, once there are other delegates, of course, that will give their input there as well.